Welcome back, YouTube, and welcome to episode 4 of our Let's Play Monster Hunter Generations. So, I accidentally talked to this guy while just previewing stream, because on OBS, if you preview stream, it shows up the timer as if you're recording. So, yeah, all I've done is talk to that guy, and he added some information to our monster list, I believe. Which I'm actually not sure where they put it in this game. Hunter notes? Monster list. Okay, he added some stuff to our monster list. There you go. So, I'm gonna talk to this lady. Fishy with the Y Academy. 2-star class. Sign up for quest counter and other villages. So, what do we got? We got Harvest Tour for Jurassic Frontier and Dunes. So, I guess we're going to the Dunes next. Rhinopolis, Ancient Berries, 20 unique ferns with Danger. Jurassic Frontier. Earn 1,000 Y Academy points. That's a treasure quest. It's been a while since I've done one of those. Haven't done those since Reunite. Well, I don't think they were even around since Reunite. And Prowler's first errand. Okay, so we got a Prowler quest. Land Shark for Cephadrome. 10 Gemprey, 5 Helmitors, 5 Tropical Berries, 5 Pisces. 5 Piscine Lovers? Well, I'm gonna be doing what I did in Free Me Now. I'm gonna be doing all the quests. So, man, I'm just glad there's no golden fish. Oh god, anyone who watched my Free Me Let's Play, that golden fish episode took like 40 minutes because those golden fish would not show up. I have never been more salty at golden fish before. So, what we're actually gonna do is talk to... Okay, we're not going to screw around too much with the cooking yet because you don't actually get that good combinations until later on in the game. So, oh, added some new armor. I want to see what the hunters offer. Ranger and speed setup. I'm not sure. Speed setup's pretty good. KO. Okay, I'm pretty sure each one, the way they've kind of changed the armors is that instead of like one piece offering like a tiny amount of free, like the Hunter's Mail might offer slightly different stuff. That only offers speed setup. This only offers speed setup. That only offers Ranger. And that only offers Ranger. So if you wanted to specifically go for a really high Ranger rating, then you could just get only the Hunter pieces that had it. Maestro is... Yeah, Maestro's horn stuff. What's Ranger again? No, I don't want to make it. I want to eliminate the need for a map and improve fishing and cooking performance during quests. Yeah, so they've consistently nerfed Hunter armor throughout the games as a combat armor. Then again, battle armor in Monster Hunter 3D Unite was easily the... How do I put it? Easily the most broken, bought armor that's ever been around. So it seems like all of the first levels go from 60 to 80, except for bow, which starts at 70, and guns, which start at 80 and go to 90. Ah, yeah. So I'm not going to be screwing around too much with the Kinsect Glaive. I played with it in... For Ultimate, and I wasn't too interested in it. Oh, one talked to me again. Armor Sphere, there we go. So now we can start getting some of his. I imagine they're in the dunes if you want to go mining for them. So let's see, what do we have? Serrated Jaw. Oh, is that... Oh no, it's not the new bone. There is also a bone. So I wonder what this upgrades into. Oh, it looks like a hybrid, so it's middle ground between Iron Katana and Serrated Jaw. So, I might be making an Iron Katana and taking a quick peek to see if the Ego Cleaver exists. This is the airship check-in. Okay. So we can go to the Hunter's Hubs and the 3 other villages. Oh, and they all appear on our map at the same time, so we can go to any of them. Now, I'm going to stick to true Monster Hunter ordering and go to Kokoto first. and see what's there. Oh, just got a request to... I believe that was just for more Macau. Let's quickly check. Oh, here it is. Yeah, just slay 15 Macau in the Jurassic Frontier. And it's got danger, so I think there might be something else there. Let's see, what's this? Have some new reports. Okay, so instead of buying the monster list books, you just get given them, basically. And everyone just keeps wanting to talk. Oh, and we got a new dish. So... Oh, okay, so they limit what you can combine with this. I can literally only have superior race and superior race. So I might tweak, I might play around with that a bit more at some point then. Oh, he actually teaches us. Learned a new hunter art. I'm gonna go check out what that is. I wanna... All those red, like, message things are gonna bug me to no end. Ah, there's a baby one. It's like the Poogie from Freedom Unite. And now she's got potions and antidotes. That was quick. Seems kind of redundant to only hold them off for 1 star. Anyway, what are those oils? Blue, sword and shield. Oh, they're buffs for the sword and shield. Okay. So, I'm going to check out what that hunter art is, and then we're going to head off to Kokoto. So... I'm actually going to switch over to guild style for a bit, because... Critical Junker. Art calms you and clears your mind, allowing you to parry a monster's attack. Okay, so we're going to go with Sakura Slash and... Wait, Sakura Slash there, and then Critical Juncture. There you go. And... What part of me wishes is that they had kind of changed... If I go to our options, and ZR control tape. ZL activates Hunter Art 2 and ZR activates Hunter Art 3. If that was 1 and 2, I would be using that. But it's not. Like, they really... I feel like they slipped, because the only one that's really useful for is Striker. Because everything else can't have 3 Hunter Arts. Unless I can adjust some stuff in my box to allow me to do that. So I'm actually gonna... I'm gonna do a little sciencing on stream. Not on stream, on... So if we set that to Sakura Slash, and that's yeah, you can have... Okay, you can just set... You can make it so you have 2 and 3, so I'm going to change that back to type 5. Okay, so for anyone wondering, you can, without using Striker Style, have Hunter Art 2 and 3. Which begs the question why it was 2 and 3 to begin with, but you know. So, okay, so where are we going? Kokoto? Yeah, Kokoto. I want to see if it's basically... It's going to be Forest and Hills area, which I believe is actually called Verdant Hills in this game. Is this the same theme? The fence isn't there around the picnic table anymore, though. That looks kind of weird. This is the same theme. Holy shit, this has been a while. Well, not too long. I streamed Monster to Freedom fairly recently. Okay, so... Kokoto Chief, slay the Velociprey. So yeah, it's probably in the Forest and Hills. So, oh, they give you a mega pickaxe, nice. Just some hunter shape. Okay, this is just explaining that you could only go on that quest as a prowler. Oh, okay, so you have access to all of your... You have access to all of your quests, no matter where you go. And this actually has... That looks like the Hero of Kokoto sword. So... I'm assuming that's like some kind of side campaign. This is actually kind of nostalgic for me. So... to just add to the nostalgia and see what happens, we're gonna go kill some Velocipray. Okay, so it seems like you're actually going to be jumping between all the villages. You're not just going to be sitting in one village doing their whole quest line at once. You're going to be jumping between the villages, grabbing storylines and quests from each one, and working on them simultaneously. Okay, so looks like after this we'll be visiting the one I never truly figured out the correct pronunciation, but I always went with Pokey. That's when I'm gonna find out it's like Pock or something, or Pocky. Then again, Pocky is spelled differently. Yep, this looks very similar. It even has like the same angles in the intro scene. Like, they probably could have reused the intro scene if it looked even roughly the same. So... going to be gathering some berries for the simple fact of each area seems to just offer, in general, some fairly different, I guess? Yeah, fairly different commodities, I guess, that you can gather in certain areas. And apparently the Verdant Hills, as it's called in this game, yep, mite seeds. The Forest and Hills, as I will forever refer to it until I get used to Verdant Hills, which will probably never happen. The Verdant Hills, or Forest and Hills, I still prefer Forest and Hills, but we'll go with Verdant Hills. That's kind of like a sour admission. Just the name Forest and Hills kind of sucked, but I didn't want it to change because that's what I was used to. But yeah, this is the spirit combo I was talking about last episode, which they don't have an aerial style, because I assume aerial style must do quite a bit of damage with the spirit attack from the air, and if it had easy access to the red attack buff, that would be quite a powerful attack. So I want to do some general testing with aerial longsword and see just how strong that aerial spirit attack is, and if it's actually worth using consistently. So I think I just noticed a slight frame drop. But not too bad. It is unfortunate, however, that they like, it's unfortunate the way that Nintendo has done the new 3DS and the old 3DS now. Especially for people that make content for the game, which, based on Nintendo's recent movements against Nintendo content on YouTube, it wouldn't surprise me if they were actually very sour about the capture card industry on the 3DS. Which begs the question why they would feed it more money by releasing a new 3DS that people are going to buy capture cards for. But, like, the new 3DS is almost identical to the old 3DS, except it's got the C-Stick, which is honestly just a joke for what was actually requested, which was a second circle pad on the DS instead of needing to buy the circle pad Pro. And the improved 3D, which I don't know if the the old 3DS was, was even powerful enough for it, but you probably could have just used the cameras currently on the 3DS and just had, had them be disabled. Although then again, the new 3DS has a lot more cameras on the front. So, well, sensors, I should say, they're not all cameras. So I'm assuming they are using something different than just face recognition in the camera. But yeah, it's I don't know, I would say it's quite unfortunate what they've done with the new 3DS, where it's basically just making the newer games almost require it in a way. And there's been one game I've wanted to buy for the 3DS, but they flat out, like, even though apparently it wouldn't even need the power of the new 3DS to work, it would still work on the old 3DS. They actually flat out, like, limited it to... They, like, flat out limited it to the new 3DS. You can't even launch the game on an old 3DS, which is really sucky. It seems... Well, then again, this is the company that releases a 3DS and then a year later releases a 3DS XL, which actually has a decently sized screen, whereas the original one has the tiniest screen you've ever seen. And they've done it pretty consistently, actually. Like, they've done it for so long that I actually realized with the 3DS that they were gonna release a 3DS XL. And actually held off on buying a 3DS until the XL came out. I had no idea that they would make a more powerful 3DS XL, but, I guess they really want to keep selling consoles without actually having to make a new console. So they just make the same console, put a C-stick on it, come up with a solution to improve 3D. It's basically an IR sensor, to my knowledge. And changed the layout slightly, I think. Yeah, they put like the home, like the start and select button are in different places. The home buttons, instead of being like an actual block, it's just like a small circle button under the touch screen. They didn't really change that much on the new 3DS, but the processor upgrade seems like it's really gonna, I don't know, it seems like it's a kick in the teeth to people that bought the 3DS and new 3DS, so the early adopters, and especially to the people that bought both because they wanted the bigger screens, but they didn't want to wait for getting a 3DS, and then now they've got to buy a new 3DS. Oh, there we go, we got our gathering Palico's already paying off. We got another mate seed already, so once we get plenty of those mate seeds, we'll start being able to make attack jewels. And that means we'll be able to get a fairly decent armor set. Okay, so we got to talk to this guy here. Kokoto contribution points. Chicken request log. Kokoto Chief 1, and okay, so you get contribution points in each town: Burner, Kokoto, Poki, and Yukumo. Oh, you want to talk to us again? Hunt down the Velocidrome. So we're gonna be doing this straight off here. I imagine it's gonna be something similar in each area. I imagine Poki will probably be the Geodrome. So, or maybe they'll mix it up and make it a Blangonga, but it seems a bit too early for him. So, probably be Geodrome, and I would not be surprised if it's the Iodrome in Yukumo. And then the Gendrome is up next in, what's it called? In Burner. So yeah, that would be all the dromes accounted for. But yeah, so my rant about the 3DS, like, having so many models is over. It's stupid, and I don't agree with it, but I'm not the company that makes it, and the 3DS XL is working fairly well right now. I'm just, I don't know, a little sore about spending so much on a 3DS XL with a capture card just for them to like literally the day after I received it was the announcement day for the new 3DS XL. So had I waited like a couple months or however long it took to be delivered, I would have actually I would have actually got a new 3DS XL with a capture card, which I wish I had waited, but at the time I had no idea they were going to release a more powerful one. Because I guess in my eyes, if they were going to make a more powerful 3DS XL, it would have been, the 3DS XL, because they didn't actually put too much power into it at first, so I assumed they were trying to work more towards, being less powerful, but, increased battery life and the 3D and everything. I guess they realized that since the 3D isn't too impressive, they had to, one, improve the 3D, and then, seeing as the way everything seems to have gone recently with the whole focus on, like, power and, what GPU has it got, how many polygons do your games have and stuff, I guess they really were forced to improve the strength of the console. They made Velocidrome move much sharper. Also, the eyes are a nice touch. But yeah, what I'm seeing here is like Velocidrome isn't enraged, but he's generally moving like quicker. It's taking him less time to decide what to do next. Maybe that's what's causing part of the slowdown in frames. Maybe it's the improved AI. Because it seems like monsters in general have improved AI. There we go. Okay, I want to quickly drink first aid med. I can't actually see the cap on my health bar. They've made the decoration quite small, and I can't see it on my monitor in this zone. So I don't know where my max of my health bar is. I really should lock on. This guy's actually fairly scary in rage mode. Come on. Stop moving around so much. I know I just praised you for being smarter, but I don't... You actually being smarter is detrimental to my cause. And he jumped back as I jumped back. The jump back in the Sakura Slash always gets me. Because I don't want to like be up the monster's butt when I use it, because that's too close and you end up getting hit. But if you're not close enough, then you don't land it. So I guess it's supposed to be the risk to the reward of it, instead of it just being an easy way to get another level of damage on the longsword. Oh, he's already fatigued. And broken his crest. Okay. He shouldn't have too much life in him. I'm not sure what the subquest was. Probably Jaggies that my pets have killed. Not Jaggies, Velociprey that my pets have killed. Okay, I'm gonna grab the shiny, then we're gonna go in and finish him off. Gonna try and land another Sakura Slash to refresh the duration on my red buff. There we go, we landed it. And that's him dead. I wonder how much damage that actually does. Like, does it just do the same damage as the final Circle Slash in the Spirit combo, or does it actually do more damage because it requires you to charge? Quickly grab some carves. So what I should be getting used to doing now, which I didn't do there, is using ZL and ZR to activate my Hunter Arts instead of using the touchscreen. Isn't he in the zone change? Yeah, he's in the zone change, so I can't get another curve. Ah well. So, see what time. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. We've made some progress in Kokoto and visited an old zone, like the first zone I ever saw in the game or the series. Nice to see it still around. Nice to see it all tidied up, polished. We got more from the sub-quest reward than we got from the main reward there in terms of monster parts. Getting quite a bit of funds. So, what I'm actually going to be doing is figuring out where those bugs are. I imagine they're in the dunes, because that's kind of where the game tries to get you to go mostly next. So I'm imagining in the dunes. But let's quickly talk to Kokoto and see what hunting his pain in the butt bird with is. What does it give us? Oh, there's someone to talk to around here. Is it? Oh, it's you. Flight attendant. Oh, just an airship ticket. So, well, that's pretty much it in Kokoto. I'm pretty sure there's no more Verdant. Oh, no, we unlocked the Harvest Tour for the Verdant Hills. And we unlocked some more Verdant Hill quests, including fishing, Wolfango, and that accounting thing. So there's going to be plenty of quests to do here, I can already tell that. Thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.